Hello guys, welcome again. Now we are going to discuss the match number 52, one of the most important match from perspective of Sunrisers Hyderabad. Must win for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Also must win for RCB also because they are stuck on 14 points and it may impact their qualification. The match is going to be at Sharjah. So I'll start with my questions and I'll start with Abhishek, you first. Uh, okay, the first question is how many runs will be scored in the first inning? Will it be less than 160, 160 to 175, or more than 175?
Interesting. So I think the last time RCB played there, they scored 218, and I think Sharjah has been a ground where there are days when then 190, 195, 218 have been scored, and then you saw Chennai really struggling the other day with 114, and then there was another match of 148, 149 scores. So if you bat well in Sharjah, I don't see this a ground where runs can't come. So I think 175 plus for me is doable. It's not that difficult there.
Swapnil, what about you?
I think Abhishek put it very rightly. Only two scenarios can happen for me. Either it's going to be less than 150, 160, you said, right? Yeah, less than 160. And when I say less than 160, it could be, 140, 150 because the team has not batted well at all. Or it will be 175 plus. I don't see 160 to 175 happening at all. I don't think so because this is Sharjah, big scores if the team bats well. And the reason I say less than 160 also, not so much for SRH because SRH ka batting suddenly has come good. Everybody is in form. Warner has found a new gear altogether, right? This is not the Warner we saw in the initial part of this season. So I'm very glad about that because Warner, when he's aggressive, is very good. Vriddhiman Saha, we'll see if he plays today, but you've got Manish Pandey also scoring well. So I think it's not so much SRH, but it's more RCB. And RCB has, for variety of factors, if AB de Villiers does not fire, they don't seem to be getting the high scores. And AB de Villiers has fired for them in Sharjah. So they can go beyond 175 plus, or they'll struggle. So I think I'll go with 175 plus. I think that's the option I'll go with.
Okay, next question to you, Swapnil first. I think we talked about the scores that we will be getting today. Now, which team is going to get the fastest 50? Is it going to be RCB or it's going to be SRH? Looking at the top heavy, so both the teams are top heavy. So which team is going to get the fastest 50?
I think if Josh Phillip gets going, then it could be RCB. But Josh Phillip has not really hit top gear. SRH looks more likely to get to 50 very quickly. I mean, they've been doing it in the last 2-3 matches. They've really now got the combination right. If Riddhiman Saha is fit, I think 50 is very easy for. I mean, they'll get to 50 much faster than RCB.
Abhishek, what about you?
Yeah, I think fair. I think what happened last match because of two injuries of Finch and Saini, they had to bring in these two players and because Stain came in, Moin Ali had to sit and Shivam Dubey had to step in. So I think from a consistency perspective, Varun Chakravarti, Padikal, Devdut Padikal has been a fantastic form. I mean, he likes to stay there, and makes runs. He's not a flamboyant starter. So I think from that perspective, I think SRH with Warner and with Riddhiman Saha as his new partner, very likely to get 50 fastest runs. Or if the wicket falls, Manish Pandey comes in. So yeah, very likely for for them to get that fastest 50.
Okay, now since we are at the Sharjah and Sharjah, what we see commonly is a high number of sixes. So my next question, I'll start with you, Abhishek. How many sixes will be hit in today's match? Less than 12, 12 to 15, or 15 plus? Looking at the batting lineups, AB's impact, Warner's impact, what is your prediction?
Good question. I think when you talk about Sharjah, the sixes question is very relevant, and I think always I feel safe side number is 12 to 15, but I don't see 15. No, I think 15 plus is definitely achievable, but I think I'll put it up to 12 to 15 to be on the safe mark when I'm predicting
O-
on Play CKC. Right.
Okay. And Swapnil, what is your prediction?
Well, if you look at the past few matches, I think 15 has been breached. I mean, initial part of this season, obviously it was in the 20s, right? 20, 25, 26. We've seen 28, 29 sixes also hit in Sharjah. But obviously the wickets have slowed down. So in the latter part, while the numbers have come down, I think it's still 15 plus, if I'm not mistaken. I will go with 15 plus as well. I think 15 plus is the right answer. I mean, is the answer I'll go.
Okay, okay. Now let's move on to the next question, which is one of the trickiest. It's about the matchups between the two sides, and we have picked up two matchups. One is between the spinner from RCB versus the top order from SRS. That is, I'm talking about the David Warner versus Washington Sundar. The second matchup is between the first 360 player ABD and the great one of the very good, I think, great leg spinner in the 2020, Rashid Khan. So in both the matches, who will come out on the top? And if I say top, the criteria are the batsman has to face minimum five balls from the bowler, and he has to score above 160 plus strike rate. And if bowler comes out of the top, the economy rate has to be below 7, or he has to take the opposite player's wicket. So, Swapnil, I will start with you with this tricky question. So, in this matchup, who will come on the top?
So, look, I think this is a tricky one, as you rightly say. I don't know. I mean, it's an important match for both the teams. More so for SRH, because for SRH every match is a do or die. But what I've seen is that SRH suddenly has started to play very well. You didn't expect them to do as well, but they found. I think ever since that they lost that match against KXIP when chasing a very low score, 126. I think they've sort of turned it around. The last match against Delhi Capitals was a big surprise. Really massive hitting, and Rashid Khan has been in sensational form. I mean, last 2-3 matches, he's just been taking wickets. He's been keeping it down. I mean, he's been going for less than 4 runs and over. So we also see ABDV's slight weakness. It's not a big weakness, but it's still a slight weakness against leg spin. And this is the highest quality leg spin, as you rightly said, one of the greatest leg spinners in T20, Rashid Khan. He bowls at a very quick pace and he turns the ball. He's turning his leg break too. It's not just the googly that turns, the leg break is also turning. I think the matchup would be, my eyes would be on the, ABDV versus, Rashid Khan matchup. Let me stick my neck out and say that Rashid Khan will win that matchup. Rashid Khan winning against ABDV.
Okay, okay. I think that's a great call.
But the Bangalore fan will kill me. Abhishek, the one living in Bangalore.
Yes, yes. So I was coming to Abhishek. I think, yeah. So Abhishek, what is now? Swapnil has picked up the SRH. What is your pickup?
I think it's an interesting matchup. Very 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 nice question. Really puts your thinking cap on, and I think the scenario has been very well explained by Swapnil. I'll say at what position will these two bowlers bowl against the batters? Very likely that Washington Sundar will probably come in the first 6 overs to bowl against Warner. So I feel there he has an edge picking up Warner's wicket. Whereas if RCB is batting well and ABD gets to come at about 12th, 13th over and plays till about 20th over, Rashid Khan coming there. When you're slogging, Sharjah is a small ground. Getting sixes or hitting becomes easier. So the matchup while in the so I'll put it this way, in the matchup versus Warner and Sundar, I feel it's gonna be Sundar who is winning the battle, and in the matchup versus our no ABD and Rashid Khan, it will be ABD.
Oh my word! So that
Okay,
RCB.
the RCB.
Okay.
Okay, now I'll move to the next section. I think that's all about the all-rounders. In today's match, which of the all-rounder will have the biggest impact? And we are talking about Chris Morris, Jason Holder, Vijay Shankar. I think out of these three, who is going to have the biggest impact in today's match?
Listen, for me, I'll start.
Yeah, Abhishek, I'll start. Yeah.
So okay, so Vijay Shankar is a 3D player, right? We all know. But I think what has helped SRH is the inclusion of Jason Holder. It gives them that balance, and he comes handy in that number six, number seven player. Morris on a Sharjah. I have a feeling he might chip in a lot of runs. It's easy to hit him. He tries to get those Yorkers outside the off stumps, chip above point, above deep point, and it goes for a. He might get some runs. So I think I'll pick Jason Holder today on all order, because he will definitely bowl 4 overs. Vijay Shankar might not bowl 4 overs. He might bowl three, two, three. So I'll pick Jason Holder in this all rounder scenario as an impact.
Now, Swapnil, what is your choice?
I think all three guys have come. I mean, they are in form, all three. And I'm talking of the all-round department. Vijay Shankar, coming off an injury, he's injured. I think he got some hamstring pull in the last match. I don't know whether he'll play, but if he does play, what SRH has done is, they've been consistently using him to bowl, and he will definitely get to bat. So, Jason Holder has bowled very well. Don't know how much batting he'll do. I'm going with Chris Morris on this one, Naresh. I believe RCB needs some runs at the death, so they may push up Chris Morris a little. He's in very little time he's scoring heavily, and he'll definitely bowl 4 overs. He's the frontline seamer. So yeah, it's Chris Morris for me today.
Okay. Good to see RCB fan selecting a SRH bowler and a neutral fan selecting a RCB all-rounder. That's a great thing. Okay, I'll go to the final question, and I think the most easiest question. I'll go with you two first, Swapnil, to you. Who will win today's match? And I'll say win. What is your pick? RCB or SRH? Who is your pick for today's match?
I think if you had asked me this question two matches ago, I would have safely picked up RCB. But looking at how RCB's wheels have started to come off a little with RCB, Saini is injured, so that has impacted them. Finch not being in form has also impacted them, and Kohli, for whatever reason, is just not being able to get any momentum in the middle overs. He is being tied down. So there's too much dependence on AB de Villiers. SRH, on the other hand, I like their chances. I like their chances. Manish Pandey has done well. Vijay Shankar has done well. Of course, David Warner is back to his attacking best. And that's the best thing about SRH right now. I mean, they could afford to drop Bairstow, get Wriddhiman Saha, and Saha played that well. Jason Holder has been a great addition. Kane Williamson gives them, I mean, the reason they dropped Bairstow was because they had to accommodate Kane Williamson. And Kane Williamson has done, I mean, you can always, very, very sound technique, very reliable batsman. I really think, this SRH team looks much more balanced than RCB. And for that reason only, I will go with SRH for today's match.
Okay. And what is your pick, Abhishek, for today's match?
I think rightly said what Swapnil said. RCB has challenges with his combination. Stain has not worked for them, so most likely they'll get Isuru Udana again in place of Stain. They should, but the problem with Isuru Udana is that he will bowl to David Warner, who likes to hit the ball above point in that power play, so he will get that extra space outside the off stump to hit him. So it's easy for David Warner to hit him. But then they have to, because Steyn has not been
No,
in
maybe
the
they
best of
use
form.
Udana only in the
Udana
last
in the
overs.
middle overs, yeah.
In the
But
last
that's
overs, and they'll
that's
open
a
with
sure shot.
Washington Sundar and Chris Morris. That is an option.
That's a sure shot replacement that they would look at, because Saini is still not fit. Finch most likely sitting out with the foreign wicket keeper. But yeah, I think on papers, SRH looks a better team, and I think I'll also go with SRH and then wait for.
That is a surprise. Abhishek, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I think looking at the way they've played in the last few games, obviously, you can't rule out a side which has Virat Kohli in it. On his day, he can single-handedly win you matches.
Absolutely. Same with
So-
ABDV, right? I mean,
Yeah, same with him. So Virat Kohli, and AB de Villiers are a different player altogether. But what has happened in the last few days, I think SRH looks more balanced. Plus the net run rate advantage. They are at plus. They win this game, they have a very good chances of finishing up qualifying, because if three teams are at 14 points, SRH has an advantage of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
plus run rate.
I think SRH, we talked about it in the previous video also, Maherish. If SRH win, for them, it's much simpler as compared to
Just win two matches.
just
Yeah.
win 2 matches. I think they'll be through because
They'll be
there'll be
through
enough
because of
teams
the
on
net.
14, and they are the strongest when positioned on 4. Right? If they're tied on 14, they're the ones who are likely to go through. Excellent net run rate. Yeah.
Okay, I think.
Your pick today, Maherish? Let me ask you.
Sorry,
Who's your pick for today? Which team?
I'll go with SRH. No doubt. I want them to
God.
win to this.
Clean sweep.
That's a clean sweep, as Abhishek said.
Yeah, but I'm going to ask you one more question. What I think we talked about the bowler, batsman, and then, but I'm going to ask you about the captain. I think we talked about the David Warner. We talked about. I think we, as a captain, who is the most important player, or like we talk about Virat Kohli or a Warner. I think which team needs their captain to perform in the batting more importantly? Is it a Virat as a batsman in RCB or a David Warner in SRH? So, who you think is the most important or the key player out of the two captains?
And you're not comparing their captaincies at all, right? You're
I'm not comparing their captaincy. I'm just seeing it from the batting perspective. So, I'll start with you, Abhishek, since you are a RCB fan, and I think I'll start with you. So, what is your take on this?
I think RCB will certainly need Virat Kohli to stand in this occasion. And if you look at RCB as a squad, except for AB de Villiers, I think the whole team looks up to somebody like a Virat Kohli. He's leading from an example. He's the captain of the Indian team. He sets examples on the field with his fielding, with everything that he does. And the next to him, his deputy is AB de Villiers. And then you look at the team, you have all the young guys like the Chahals and everybody. So for them, if the captain leads the side with example, the team follows it. Whereas for a Sunrisers, while they would want a Warner to do well, but they have Manish Pandey doing very well. They have a very solid middle order with Kane Williamson. Now they've got two, three in the below with Vijay Shankar, with Jason Holder. Samad is there. Yeah, so I think while both the teams would want their captain to do well, I think RCB will certainly want Virat Kohli to lead with example.
Okay, and what about you, Swapnil?
I think the logic that Abhishek gave is absolutely spot on, according to me. Look, Warner is batting with a lot of freedom because he knows that he has a Kane Williamson who can, if there's a collapse, he's the one who can arrest the slide completely. He's also very confident that Jason Holder can bat very well. He has a double century in Test matches. He has Abdul Samad who can hit down the order.
True.
So the batting suddenly for Sunrisers, in fact, which were looking top heavy at the initial part of the season, it becomes a very well-balanced batting unit right now as compared to RCB, where if the top order does not fire, you really don't see a Gurkirat Mahan or a Shivam Dubey coming out and playing that big innings. I think SRH also is Vijay Shankar. You've got Abdul Samad, you've got Jason Holder. These guys can, wreak havoc in the final overs. Maybe not so much Vijay Shankar. I think David Warner is playing with a lot of freedom, to be honest. So, hence, conversely, SRH is less dependent on him performing with the bat as compared to Virat Kohli, because he's occupying the number 3 spot where if the wicket falls early, he has to consolidate. If the wicket does not fall early, if there is a big opening partnership, he has to come and hit from the
Attack.
go.
Yes.
And AB de Villiers, it's very clear. Even the way they've used him, they may even use him only in the last 5 overs, last 6 overs, right?
Yeah.
The idea is to get 80-90 runs in the last 5-6 overs with AB de Villiers. But Virat Kohli firing will make that score, you remember one match where Virat Kohli was with AB de Villiers. AB de Villiers himself scored 65 runs over the last 5 overs. And Kohli was just going at 100 strike rate. But because Kohli was there, I think AB de Villiers could go all out, because he knew that even if I got out, Kohli is there. I think Kohli's performance with the bat is going to have a huge role on this match. It's going to be one of the key determinants of this match.
True.
Nice. Wonderful. Thanks, Shivran. I think it was good to have you guys and your expert views. Wonderful time. So, Swapnil, we will end with you with your tagline. Let's go and have your tagline. Fine.
My tagline is what you have already been doing, Mayuresh. You've been off fantasy. You've been playing Placey Casey, and you've been topping Placey Casey charts. So people follow Mayuresh. He's been the champ on Placey Casey, and people, it's live predictions. So you don't have to go anywhere during the match. Just be on Placey Casey, follow live scores, and make live predictions. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.